Hey guys, how you doing? I'm okay too. So recently I've been thinking about some horror movie franchises that Mikey and I either haven't covered or really haven't covered to a certain extent, like we have with some others. And it came to me that we haven't really covered the Terrifier franchise, which is arguably one of the most popular horror franchises around right now. Don't mind my cat, she wanted to join me this video, or maybe not. So after the massive opening success that there was for Terrifier 3, obviously everybody knew that we were going to get a Terrifier 4. And only a few months later, writer-director Damien Leone announced that he had written the script for Terrifier 4 and they were going into pre-production very soon. And with all that in mind, I thought that it would be fun to come on here and talk about 4 things that I would like to see in Terrifier 4. Now, none of these are in a particular order. These are just 4 things that I personally would like to see in the movie. Number 1, tie up loose storylines. Now, if you saw Terrifier 3, you know that it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. And having a 4th movie would be Damien Leone's chance to tie up those storylines. He has stated that he's looking to make maybe a 5th and 6th movie, but assuming that, let's say that doesn't happen and Terrifier 4 is the final entry, the last thing anyone's going to want to see are unresolved storylines that are going to make fans crave for a sequel that we're never going to get. We've already suffered from that plenty of times. We don't need another one. Number 2, continue the holiday gimmick. The first 2 movies took place during Halloween, or at least around Halloween, and obviously through the intense marketing, Terrifier 3 took place during the Christmas season. And I would even argue that the Santa Claus the Santa Claus Art the Clown has become even more iconic than just his regular jester outfit. A holiday that I've always thought that it would be cool to have the movie take place in would be Valentine's Day. The red and pink color scheme, feel like that would go great with all the bloody scenes that these movies always have. Imagine all the stuff that Art the Clown could do with hearts. I mean, he's done it before. Number 3, let Damien Leone continue to have full creative control. This one's kind of like a given, but when he was trying to make Terrifier 3, there were a lot of studios that were offering him a lot of money, but ultimately all of them were like, we want the final say on what this movie is. Damien Leone stuck to his gut and said no, which I think worked out for him. And him having full creative control over a 4th chapter would mean that his one singular vision will continue. Because the last thing that anyone really wants is for, let's say, Terrifier 4 to do very, very badly, and it's due to studio interference, because then we're going to start seeing release the Leone cut. And that kind of thing I don't think would ever really happen. So let Leone have full creative control. And finally, be careful with Art the Clown's backstory. Now, he said that in the first 15 minutes of the film, at least when they originally announced this, they said that Art the Clown's backstory was going to be explained. We're going to see where he comes from, who he is, what he is, and fine, cool. I know a lot of Terrifier fans that want an actual explanation of, is this a demon? Is this some weird creature? Oh, my cat's back. And as I stated, all well and good, but don't overly explain it. I would say still give Art some mystery, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, sometimes it's scarier when you don't know the actual answer, because we as people fear things that we don't understand. And Leone does not need to drop the ball on some kind of explanation on who he is that might take away the mystique of the character and the brutality of the character. So guys, that is 4 things that I would like to see from Terrifier 4. What do you guys want to see from it? Is any of the reasons that I mentioned, any of the reasons that you agree with? Do you want to piggyback off of them? Do you have 4 completely different things you want to see, on your own? Let us know. I'm very interested. I feel like Terrifier 4 theories aren't going around as much, at least as they probably will be later on. So let's have fun. Let us know. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you next time.